We gonna have to start this shit over. Yo, what up, man? What up, good people? This is the Speak Free Podcast, aka Speak Free or Forever Hold Your Peace. You feel me? I am, you know what I'm saying, your host, your whatever you want to call it, Kota Too Hard. You feel me? And my special guest who really doesn't need no introduction, you know what I'm saying, Mr. AA Alexander. You know what I'm saying? IG, you feel me?
Sam, y'all, it's Aijalon Alxndr.
Yeah.
How y'all doing today?
Well, they probably can't tell you personally, but you know what I'm saying? We gon'
They can tell me in the comments.
Yeah.
Tell me how y'all doing in the comments.
Let us know in the comments, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. What's crazy is, you know, I've actually seen, like, you know, your career from the start to where it is now, and it's been like just a surreal thing for me, because it's just like, damn, you know,
Shit,
like
yeah.
you just see somebody, like, you know, from where they started to, you know, the height that is grew, and you really haven't like reached your prime or your peak yet.
My peak yet. Like,
You know what I'm saying?
It all happened so fast though. Like all the different type of stuff that I be doing, all the traveling, going here to there, all the different type of people I done been able to work with. It just happened so fast and like out of nowhere and spontaneous. It wasn't never nothing I could have planned for and nothing like that.
Yeah, cause like for those who don't know, like, you know, back when I was doing my hardcore rapping shit, you know what I'm saying, he was the first person that I shot a video with. You know what I'm saying? And like we was talking about earlier, like with your, you know, with your logo, you know, people just knew the logo. They ain't really know what your face was yet.
Yeah.
Cause you wasn't really like in front of the camera. So I was even shocked. I was like, damn, this little nigga doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? For real, man. Cause like I think it was whenever you were going by CR2.
Yeah, Cass is CR2.
Yeah. You know, that's
only the real ones remember that.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I man, look, when I first saw that shit, bro, I was like, damn, who the fuck? I was like, yo, this little nigga different. Cause I done seen people like do like music videos, but you know what I'm saying? Like it didn't have that like cinematic feel to it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like whenever you was shooting this shit, I was just like, you know what I'm saying? And then you had the J. Cole song. You know I'm a big J. Cole fan. I was like, that's hot, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's hot. But yeah, if y'all ever go to his channel, you know what I'm saying, I need y'all to go all the way down and look for that shit.
Yeah, all them old videos still on there.
All them bitches pressure. All them bitches pressure. But
I call them episodes.
Yeah, but you only did two.
They like slight like vlog type.
But you only did two of them though. I was mad. I wanted more. I wanted at least 5.
I didn't feel like I was only like 13, 14 when I was doing them, so I didn't feel like I was really doing that.
Bro,
There was just like videos.
I didn't even know you was that young, bro.
There was just like I was still in high school. I probably a freshman in high school. But I was using them videos as like ways to, you know, practice.
Yeah.
So I'm not just in the house doing nothing.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Whenever I was looking at like some of the earlier videos and whatnot, were you, when you first started like just with video period, were you editing first and then like, you know, went to the video side? Or?
Yeah, I was editing first, because at first I was working with like Call of Duty videos and stuff like that, like gaming stuff. So I already, you know, kind of played around and I had like background on a computer already. I was a computer geek in school, so I really just had to find out like something I could use my love for, like working on a computer, and like how could I use that and make money from it. So
because I noticed like on like one of your first videos, it just had like, it was somebody else who directed it, but it was edited by you.
My partner, like, Nick 80 Tradic.
Yeah, I was like, bro, what the I was like, wait a minute, he ain't shoot this shit, but he edited. I was like, okay, so that was your start. All right, you know, I was like, that's cool. But your first video was what?
With Deezy, it's called Young Groovy Nigga. I had went and looked it up like a few days ago, but it's down. Like he took it down.
I was about to say, I was like, I ain't see that one. I think the first one that I saw that y'all did was Only Thing on My Mind. I think was the first.
That's
one.
Like one of the like.
I know that was one of the first ones. See, because when I looked, I was like, damn, he did like 3 videos back to back. Y'all gonna have to excuse me, bro.
But back then, that's like when I got my new camera set up, and I had just got this Sigma 18 to 35, and going from from that lens, going from like $1,000 lens to the lens that come with the camera, like it made a big quality change. So
the lens was $1,000?
Yeah. The lens was more than the camera.
Nah,
that usually be the case though. Lenses be expensive.
Yeah, because lenses could cost you like what?
Anywhere from 1,000
to 3,000 a pop.
10,000, however you want to do it. They cost a lot of money. It just depends on what you get into.
So with like everything that you've accomplished so far, like shit, almost 2 million views on your channel, almost 5,000 subscribers. You done worked with, some pretty big legendary artists. Like Marley G. I saw you what is it, like a couple months ago when you worked with Lil Kiki and Big Pokey?
A few months ago.
Yeah. What with the Marley G video, cause that was like the biggest one on your channel, like almost 500,000 views. What was that like? Like, how did that shit come together, and what was it like working with?
I was hoping somebody asked me this question.
Dude. I'm gonna ask because I'm from Marysville, so I'm gonna
ask me this question, dude. So you'll never believe it, man. I only got paid like $50 for that video. So
what the?
It was like something like that, either like $150, $50. Yeah. But that was like when I was first starting out. So the Black.
Wait. So you was still first starting out when you did that video?
Yeah, pretty much. Like. I would say still starting out because I wasn't like
to you. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm about to say
that's like when I did that video, that really like solidified me in the game as like this is what I'm gonna do and I'm gonna keep doing it type shit. But before then, I was really just like I'm still a kid. I got a camera and I'm shooting videos and make a little extra money, had the J's and be flying shit in school. That's really what I was doing it for. But after that, and after I seen like what could happen off
It made you want to go like after it,
take it more serious, and me spending my own money on equipment that did too. So I wanted to be able to use my equipment, invest into myself. But you'll end up investing, but you'll kind of like fall off with it. But I ain't really. This was like one of the hobbies that I picked up that I never really fell off on. Like I didn't play music and try to do sports and stuff like that. But this was the only thing I, caught on to and like kept doing it in media.
Okay. So how did the video come together? Like?
Oh yeah. Yoda hit me up one day. I'm fresh out of school. He hit me up. He like, shit, I need a video, bro. I'm not knowing this Marley G. So he come get me. We really was waiting on Marley for a little second, but we down low third. Buku niggas, buku guns.
your video essential.
Yeah, your video essential shit. But
just the regular setup.
Just a regular site. I wasn't really expecting nothing. It just a Marley G. It was a Marley G video, but like that ended up being one of my biggest videos ever.
Bro, like almost 500,000 views, bro.
But me being in a moment, I'm just like, shit. I'm kicking it, filming, shooting. So
did it just feel like regular to you, like it wasn't like starstruck or nothing like that? Like
no, cause I had. Me and Marley had always been talking prior to that day. Okay. We just never, cause the time we ain't never get the link up. That was the only time we got the link up. And actually, before he died, he DM'd me saying like, "Can you come down for a video?" But that day I was shooting a wedding, I couldn't come down.
So it's safe to say, like, if he was still here, y'all
if he was still here, we would definitely be working together.
Yeah. Cause I mean, shit, bro, like. 500,000 views, and that was the first time that y'all linked up.
Yeah.
And not only the first time, you was still early in your career and your skill set.
Right. Definitely.
Look, that shit is crazy, bro. That's crazy.
And it wasn't like nothing we set up or nothing. It was just like one of them spontaneous days where,
yeah, just like
he was like, free. Like it was just always timing with Marley, like, cause he was just like getting into like he was just like blowing up and shit. So he was here, there, and everywhere. Just moving
back
around
and forth,
and shit.
really.
Yeah, exactly.
Cause he used to be like back and forth between like
Houston and Louisiana and shit like that. So it was just always hard to catch up with him. But when we did, we made that banger. That what's it called?
Runway.
Yeah, Runway.
Yeah, man, look.
Long live Marley G.
For real. So, like, So just to confirm, like, you ain't never had no 9 to 5.
Not really. I had worked at Foot Locker for like a few weeks.
So you did
like 2 weeks.
I wonder. All right, look, y'all let us know in the comments if that counts.
That don't count because I ain't even really start getting paid.
But you got 2 checks though.
I got 1 check.
Okay, well, man, maybe it might not count.
I got 1 check and it was like $70, and I was working.
Yeah,
so
it
ain't really add up to me. So
yeah, like what, 20 hours on that shit?
Probably something like that.
Yeah,
I don't know.
That don't count.
It wasn't adding up to me.
It wasn't enough.
But when I got the job, I was at a point like the video shit, it wasn't really substantial for me. Like, it was starting to slow down. You know, I ain't never experienced that, so I thought like me going to get a job would help it out. But you know, that I wasn't thinking like, you know, me getting a job would take away time from me being able to actually do that shit.
Yeah. I mean, shit. Whenever you know, you working and you trying to, I guess, do like your passion or make your passion your job. You know what I'm saying? That shit does take away from, you know what I'm saying, your time to put into your craft. Okay, so that's what I wanted to ask you. Like, with doing like all the cameraman shit and, you know, being a videographer and whatnot, was that something that you always wanted to do, or, you know, just something that you just picked up along the way and just made it your thing?
This definitely something I just like picked up and like made it my own thing. So I was always inspired by like, you know, like
visuals and shit.
Yeah, shit that come on.
You can just hold the mic. You ain't gotta.
I was always like inspired by shit like MTV Jams and like BET and shit. Just watching videos on TV and shit back in the day. And I was always the little cousin that had to take the big cousin pictures type shit. So I was like, you know,
talking about with Deezy.
Yeah, Deezy, anybody really. Shit, I was just always the one that
cameraman
wanted to take the picture.
So you wanted to do that.
Yeah, so I ain't had no problem with it really.
Yeah,
cause I ain't want to be in the camera. You know, I always been like.
So you not being in the camera, like shit. Just and your, you know, what you were saying, like your shyness, that led you to just like wanting
to be more behind it than, you know, in front of it.
Right. That's interesting though, cause like, okay, so if you never really wanted to be, you know, a videographer, like what was your plan? Like,
to be honest with you, I ain't had no plan before that. Like before Deezy bought a camera and me taking the time out to, you know, learn and put forth effort to do this shit, I ain't had no plan before that.
So you didn't have no plans to?
Yeah, I was still a teenager in high school.
Well, yeah, like, that's true.
Trying to figure some shit out before I graduated.
So like no plan at all, like no college or nothing like that.
No, I wasn't thinking about college either. I was just thinking about finishing, because I was a freshman. Shit, I was just thinking about having good grades in school and being fly, shit like this. Shit.
Yeah. The essential shit when you're that age.
and keeping some money in my pocket.
Yeah. That's crazy though, cause I always like just the way that you know, the way that your skill is and just how you know how unique your shit is. Like you would think that this is just something that you always wanted to do, but I guess just, you know, from my perspective,
from like putting in the work,
yeah,
and like learning and going around people that already do the shit, that inspired me to want to go harder.
Full time. Yeah,
okay. Shit.
That makes sense though. That makes sense. So like, what's it like making a transition from, you know, being behind the camera versus now you're, you know, pretty much damn near always in front of the camera?
Just I don't know, I just had to build up the confidence to do that shit.
To be in front of the camera?
Yeah, that's all it really was.
So what would you say?
Cause I'm the type of person, I'm gonna be me regardless.
Mm-hmm.
It was just like I didn't have the confidence to be in front of a camera.
So what would you say gave you the confidence to like start, you know, being in front of the camera then? Just doing it so much?
Yeah, being more repetitive with it. And just like, you know, I had to get comfortable with myself. Like, as far as being on that
So
camera.
would you say you kind of like learned who you were through doing?
Pretty much, yeah, kind of.
So I know I heard on one of the videos we was playing earlier. At the end, it was like who is, and then your logo popped up. So who is Double A? For those who don't know, or the ones that do might know.
Well, Double A is Aijalon Alxndr. I'm 21. I'm from Alexandria, Louisiana. I'm a videographer. I started out taking pictures, but like, you know, videos was providing way more money than photos, so I just went full-fledged into that.
Which one do you like more though?
Now I like videos way more. It's way easier, and you know, when you go like work on photos on a computer, it probably take way longer than to do the work on a video, in my opinion. Really? Like for weddings and shit like that.
Yeah.
Maybe like for a little like shoot, one-on-one shoot with your partner and shit, you know, that's some quick shit. But like once I started doing like weddings and like
more
shit
professional,
shit like that, that showed me like, man, this shit here fucking crazy. Cause like you'll go and you'll be shooting a wedding from maybe like 8 to like 10 o'clock at night, and you got like over 3,000 pictures, and you got to go through all them bitches, and some of them might be duplicates, some of them might be garbage.
Most of them gonna be garbage.
Yeah, a lot of them gonna be duplicates and garbage.
I know that from personal experience. Whenever I tried to dip and dab into the,
you'll have like 3,000 pictures, and like when you finish, you'll probably have like over 500
good ones, 500 good ones.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. I ain't never think of that.
But just doing it over and over and over, like this shit, I hated that shit, dude.
So you ain't that's what made you like.
That made me stop taking pictures.
Because I noticed like you wasn't taking pictures no more.
That shit made me stop taking pictures, bro. Like that shit like sucked up every last bit of photo taking energy I had in me.
So what's the difference between like editing, you know, a video versus like the photos? Like, is it just more details that you have to add?
Well, with a video, you got more room for error than you do with some photos.
As far as like editing, or just like the
as far as part? Editing, shooting.
Cause you can always go back and like reshoot something or tweak it.
Yeah, or just cause like maybe say if you like, I don't know, really anything could be used. Like as far as a music video goes, anything could be used in that shit. So you really got free range to do whatever you want type shit.
It's like an open world.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what's up.
It was just way easier for me, and I was able to. I'm like before it kind of took a while, but now I done got it down to like a science to where I can chop some shit down in a few days, and it'll be that.
So what would you say? Like, what were some of the challenges that you faced? Like, when you first started versus like, you know, what it is now? I know editing was probably one.
It was never really editing. It was more so building up clientele, not creating, but getting equipment and shit.
Getting equipment?
Yeah.
So equipment and clientele?
Yeah. Building up my clientele. But then again, the clientele part wasn't really that hard, because at the time, nigga was the only nigga really shooting videos.
And see, that's what I was about to get into. Like, you, shit, I don't.
Like, it was, like, for a while, like, it was like a monopoly for a while. Like,
yeah.
I'm the only nigga, like, providing this type of quality. I mean, it was other people putting in work, but I'm stepping on shit. Like,
I mean, you was just dominating the market, basically.
Right, pretty much. And I'm dropping damn near every week.
Yeah.
Almost twice a week.
Well, I mean, you gonna drop every week, twice a week, whenever the majority of the clientele in the city is coming to you. So, yeah.
That shit was cool though. Like back in the day, like the music scene was way different from how it is now.
What you mean, like just the style of music, or just
like how close everybody used to be, like as far as their music shit used to go.
So do you think it's like competition that kind of
it's
like
way more divided now, more like, you know,
competition based?
Cause everybody rap now. Yeah, shit, definitely competition based. Whether it be like friendly competition or serious competition.
Yeah.
It's competition in this shit.
So why do you think that is? Because like,
because everybody like trying to get to that spot, whatever that fucking spot is.
How you feel about that? Like that whole situation?
To me, like niggas' whole thing out of this is like blowing up and, you know, making sure like being able to like, you know, take care of their family and shit.
Right.
And that'd be my whole thing of it too. But at the same time, I don't really be caring about fame or like view count and all that type of shit. Cause at the end of the day, this some shit a nigga do like for fun. Like this was my hobby when I started. Like this some shit I do literally for fun. Like I enjoy doing this shit. Like I get adrenaline rush. Like when it's time to shoot a video, like I be hyped the fuck up. So like this ain't no like job for me, or like this ain't no shit like a nigga really be having to think about. It's just some shit a nigga be doing.
You doing what you love for a living.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's different when you're doing something that you dread and some shit that you don't really want to do, but you wake up every morning knowing I get to do what the fuck I want and enjoy the shit.
Right.
That's really the key to it all. Like beyond like what you were saying, you know, the competition shit, taking care of your family, but it's at the core of it, you doing something that you love.
Right.
It's not nothing that's gonna make you like depressed every Monday after your weekend's over. You're like, oh fuck, I gotta go back to work. You know what I'm saying? You like, shit, I wake up on a Monday, I'm like, all right.
It get like that sometimes though with this shit, that media shit. You'll be like, man, I don't want to do this shit no more. After you done been like in it for so long and shit ain't changed and the shit start getting slowing down and shit, you'll be like, man, fuck this. I don't want to do this no more. It done been a lot of times where I done been like, man, I want to quit.
See, I would have never thought that, you know, with you being able to do this, that you would be like, you would feel like that sometimes. Like that's some shit that probably people normally wouldn't like think about.
Yeah, they don't think about like how much hard work and time, blood, sweat, and tears, money, all that different type of shit go into this shit. This shit ain't cheap. Like being a cameraman, it's like an expensive ass job.
Well, I mean, cause you in media. I mean, media like is like even on the basic level, it's the same as like shooting a movie. Like that shit costs millions of dollars. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and we on the low end. Goddamn cameras cost damn $3,000, and the lens is even more than that.
Yeah.
Think about lighting and all different other type of shit that you have to pay for, and you gon' pay the cost if you want to be the boss.
That's for those of y'all who don't understand what the fuck that mean. That is what he just said is some shit that you need to learn if you want to be the motherfucking boss. You can't depend on nobody else to put the motherfucking work in for you or pay the motherfucking cost. That's some shit that you got to do. And if you don't want to do that shit, you need to tag along with somebody or sign a fucking record deal. I don't know what to tell you. Real shit. But I also heard, you know what I'm saying, from somebody that you got a song that's like unreleased. Like what that shit about?
Yeah, I do got an unreleased song. It's called Verified.
So this shit true?
Yeah, shit.
Shout out to Jay Will for that insight.
Yeah, I do got an unreleased song. I'm thinking about. Well, we gonna get a cover. We gonna get a cover and put it out for sure. It's with me.
So you gonna release it?
Yeah, shit. I'm putting it on my channel. I just gotta get the cover made for it. I think I might shoot a video for it too. So maybe re-record it, you know. But,
so it's mixed already.
No.
So where'd you record this shit? I need to.
With JV Low, I recorded it at his studio. He got his own little studio.
So this shit real low key.
I might re-record it. Something I don't know.
See, this some shit, cause the way Jay Will was speaking about this shit, it was like he was just like shell shocked. Like what the fuck?
I'm gonna let you listen to that bitch after the podcast.
I get an exclusive, bitch. See, this is what happens whenever you the podcast nigga. You get exclusives on shit that you niggas ain't getting. Yeah, man, that's crazy though, cause normally people don't think like nowadays. I guess like people don't really be thinking like the producers or the shit, even the engineers, let alone like the videographers would like be into music or go and make a song at that. You know what I'm saying? And actually be good at the shit.
That's another thing though. I always really like been in the music ever since I was able to like process lyrics and
Yeah.
really understand them. Like my first time like really like understanding music was like Kendrick Lamar when he dropped Good Kid, Mad City. That's I can remember like
classic.
I can remember at that time like me really starting to understand lyrics and like a different type of like, you know, style of rapping and shit.
Some shit that kind of like opened up your
that shit opened up my whole like, you know.
Yeah, cause I mean from us being from Louisiana, like rap is different. You know, rap is like it's real raw gutter. You know what I'm saying? Real like just grimy as fuck.
Yeah.
You know, but hearing like some shit like Kendrick Lamar is kind of more like a story to tell. So that kind of like what you think that kind of like rubbed off on you, like to tell your story in your own way.
Definitely, it definitely kind of made me grow up a little faster, based off the type of shit he was talking about. But when I was young, I didn't really understand what he was talking about. But now, like going back and listening to this shit,
so it like resonated with you as you got older.
Yeah, shit, yeah. Like a lot of the shit he was rapping about on Good Kid, Mad City, like a nigga done been through in real life type shit. That's why I got this fucking tattoo on my arm. It say, "What's a nice kid like me doing in a place like this?"
You got to show that shit to the camera later, so you can see that like, shit up close.
I had got that tattoo like, you know, I was going through like a real dark spot in my life. I had just dropped out of school. My family was like, you know, they was kind of like fuck with a nigga like.
So wait, you dropped out of high school?
No, I dropped out of college.
Oh, dropped out of college, okay.
And my family, they was kind of like, you know, they wasn't really
they wasn't fucking with that,
yeah, they wasn't really with it. And I was kind of going through it. I like for a while, like I couldn't even come to the family house. Like I was really like in the streets, like living on the streets, still recording. I got all my equipment on me and shit, so I'm still being able to record videos at the same time. I'm still like, this like when it first like started like kind of like popping off for me. This is when I first started like going out of town and shit with my partners and shit. You know. Going to Dallas,
videos done and all that.
Yeah, going to Dallas. We going to Atlanta. We going to California. All different type of shit. So I'm like, and all this shit happening so fast. You know, my partner, Chucky 5, he hit me up one day. He like, shit, bro.
Shout out Chucky 5, man.
Yeah, shout out Chucky 5 for real. You know, he hit me up one day. I'm in college. I'm fresh out of class, and I had just got into it with my teacher over some crazy shit. I was in the class. I was on the phone, but I had put my shit up, and she was like, shit, you want to come in front of she was reading. She was like, shit, you want to come in front of class and read? If not, you can leave, because I was on my phone.
So you tried to put you on the spot.
Yeah, she tried to put me on the spot in front of the whole classroom. I'm like, man, I'm not finna. No, she had wanted me to come up in front of class and sing a song. I'm like, man, I'm not finna sing no song.
But you rapping though.
Huh?
You was rapping though. Why you didn't want to sing the song?
That was around that time with
that.
That shy shit. You know, I'm not finna get up in front of. I'm not finna embarrass myself.
Yeah.
I'll pay for these classes. This college. Why should I have to fucking come up in front of class to redeem myself?
If I'm paying for it, I shouldn't have to do all that.
I
extra
straight
shit.
walked up out there, bitch.
So was that the day that you dropped out?
Yeah, that was the day I dropped out. That nigga Check If I had called me like a few hours later, telling me, shit, we finna go to LA. Finna go to LA, bro.
Yeah.
So shit.
Y'all just went out there and just like teed it up in that bitch.
Yeah.
What was that experience like being in Cali?
Man,
or really just like being
I don't like Cali because every time I go it be some fucking crazy shit that happen. Like the first time I went, a nigga left me out. The second time I went, Chucky had got caught up with the feds. So
shit,
Cali just be
bad vibes,
bad mojo for me. Yeah. So I be like,
that's kind of how I feel like with Houston. Like nothing wrong with Houston, but every time, well, not recently, but back then, like every time I go to Houston, I get a speeding ticket.
Yeah.
I hated that shit.
Slow your ass down.
Man, look, if y'all on y'all way from Louisiana to Houston, bro, no matter which way you take, slow the fuck down, my
Slow your ass down.
Cause they be in the motherfucking bushes and shit, ready to get on your ass. I swear to God, I'm not playing. But that's crazy though, man. So like that experience with like being from like I ain't gonna really call Alexandria like a small town. But being from a smaller area, going like to all these other, you know what I'm saying, like just making the comparison, like whenever you was talking about listening to Good Kid, Mad City, like that kind of opened you up more whenever you got to see more shit outside of your.
I mean, I always been able. That's why I'm so thankful for my parents and shit, and the family I came up in. It would never really know, like, we ain't never really have to, like, really do too much, shit with my dad. Worked so hard for a nigga to even be able to do this type of shit, like, so a nigga ain't really have to, like, just, like, struggle for nothing, really. Yeah. So I was always able to go out of town, like, with taking family trips and different shit like that. That already kind of opened my mind up to knowing, like, the world is way bigger than what you think. Yeah, shit. So I always had that type of mindset that the world is whatever.
So you can basically just say, like, you always been aware, of different shit and shit outside of your, your area or your comfort zone, but you just you're just going through hard times, like all respectable young people go through,
right?
Including myself. You know what I'm saying?
And like shooting videos really like kind of like made me grow up way faster than I was really supposed to do. Cause like you gotta understand, like I'm fucking 13, 14 going around buku niggas. They got all type of drugs, guns, and all type of shit. We really in
some shit 13-year-olds usually don't be exposed to.
Some shit that I'm not supposed to be around. And I'm pretty much lying to my parents to keep doing this shit.
That's what I was about to ask you. Like, how did your mom and dad feel like whenever they found out that you was like
they
in
hated that shit. Like,
so they.
I wouldn't say they hated it. They loved the fact that a nigga good at. I'm good at my craft, but they don't like, the subject matter. They feel like
all the drug references and
the drugs, the guns,
the violent shit.
The violent shit. Mm-hmm. They don't like that. They hate that shit. And I don't blame them because I don't like it either. That just, it was just
part of your environment. Yeah. That's just how you grew up. That's basically what you could just say.
And at the time, I wasn't turning niggas down, because I was just starting out. So.
Yeah, you said you was young, hungry, just trying to get your cake up.
Trying to build my name, really.
Yeah.
Still trying to build my name.
So, like, and that's another thing I wanted to ask you, like, where you at right now in your career? Like, how do you feel about it, where you're at, and where do you think you're gonna be able to take it, like, in the next 5 years or whatever? Because you're only like what, 21 right now?
Or? Yeah, I'm 21.
Yeah. So where do you think where you think you can take it from here going forward?
Man, that camera stuff, like, it's worth millions and millions of dollars. So it really ain't like my parents. They always ask me what my plan is, but I can't never really tell them because I ain't never really planned none of this. Like this wasn't planned for me. Like I just happened to pick up the camera.
Yeah.
I ain't playing my Lil Kiki video. I ain't playing going this place, that place. I ain't playing none of this. I maybe manifested it and thought about it as a kid.
That's what I was about to say. You probably like just manifested it, just because I mean,
I thought about it a lot as a kid. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie to you. Pretty much everything I said I was gonna do as a kid, I did it to this point. So I really don't have no plan right now. It's most of me just like keep going hard and keep doing the shit to something pop off.
That's interesting though, because I would think that you only get bigger as you grow, and you've only been doing this shit for like what,
like
3 years, maybe more, like 4. No, cause
like seriously,
seriously. We ain't gonna count it. We ain't gonna count it from 13. We gonna count it
maybe
like serious.
Maybe like 4-5 years.
4-5 years.
Like in the game, like I say 3-4 years, something like that. Yeah.
So like 3 solid years of
3 solid years of me like going from this place to this place to this place to this place to just working nonstop. I'd probably say like 3 years. That's like me like really turning up with the camera shit.
Just straight grinding. Really, that's all it is. You just been on the grind for like 3 straight years. Like no,
it's really been like 7-8 years though.
Yeah, but we ain't gonna count. We ain't gonna count them because you was just getting into it. You wasn't really like there yet. You wasn't, you know what I'm saying, in the mode where you was doing it like every day and it just became a habit.
But even then I was doing it every day because I was taking photos every day.
Well,
I'd go
that's
outside
true.
and snap some photos of my partners.
Shit, you can count that shit then. You can say 7 years.
I always do. I'd be like, shit, I've been doing this shit for like 7-8 years, dude. And anybody ask me.
With you doing it so long, like, do you ever like feel like you're not where you're supposed to be, or you just like thankful for the opportunities that you've gotten so far because you know that, you know, it's gonna grow?
Sometimes, but that shit, you know, that should be based off of like niggas, like their social media shit. Don't none of that shit really even matter.
Yeah, like just seeing like other videographers, like where they at, and you like, oh shit, I want to be there. Then kind of
that
like
just be that shit like that really be inspiring to me, more so than me like me getting in like a bad mood and me wanting to be in that position when I know all I gotta do is work, and I'll be in that position.
So let me ask you this, because for people who might not be familiar with like the Alexandria music scene, to me, this is my personal opinion, you are probably the most notable person from Alexandria just because of the level of, you know, productivity that you've given to the music scene in the city as a whole, with 99% of its visuals. You know what I'm saying? I'm being for real though. I'm being for real. I'm not even like trying to be like, no
cocky shit.
Yeah,
but
like,
that's
you know
literally facts. Like I done shot the whole shit.
It ain't been from what I've seen, unless I just ain't seen some of you niggas. You know, from what I've seen, you know, every nigga who done rapped out this bitch has been on an AA.
Any nigga that really like, I ain't even gonna say that. I was finna say some shit like any nigga that really take their career serious. Yeah. I ain't gonna say no shit like that, cause there's niggas that really take their shit serious but don't have the means of, you know, getting a video from me. So
no, because of your prices and all that.
Yeah, but I always try to make a way for people.
I about to say, is that why you still like do like? Cause I know your regular price is like what, like 600 right now.
I'll be charging 1,000,
but for the city, like sometimes
for the city, like I don't be minding, you know.
So why is that like you do it for the city versus like outside?
Man, cause this my city shit. This is what I do it for. My name Aijalon Alxndr.
Yeah.
So I like when I was little, I'm thinking like shit. My last name Alexander. I'm from Alexandria. I feel like shit. I gotta do something. Like I gotta do something for my city.
Yeah. So you feel like, cause to me you kind of like a goddamn what the fucking word I wanted to use? Not ambassador. Well, shit, yeah, like an ambassador, like spokesperson for the city, really. Cause if somebody sees or finds an artist from Alexandria, 9 times out of 10 it's gonna be one of your videos that they didn't seen them on. So that's why I say, like, to me, you know, I know the GOAT conversation gets thrown about, you know what I'm saying, a lot. Not to say that don't nobody is, you know, not anybody is not able to claim that shit. You know, you're too.
I don't even be claiming it.
That's why I was about to ask you, like, so you don't consider yourself one of the GOATs of the area? Or your city?
Yeah, for sure, but I ain't just walking around saying, oh, I'm the GOAT, shit like that. No. You know, I just let my work speak for itself.
I just ask because I know, like, some people, they like to, you know,
throw that shit out there.
Yeah, you know, and there's nothing wrong with it, you know what I'm saying? To each his, you know, to each his own, but
that's how you feel. I expect people to feel like that about this shit. Yeah. I would want you to feel like that.
Yeah, because if you don't feel like that about yourself, you don't need to be doing the shit. I'm just, you know, I don't have a problem with you talking your shit. But to me, I just feel like, you know, I've been feel like that for a minute just because of the level of, you know, work that you put in and just shit overall, just what you've done to shed light on the city. Like, that's some GOAT shit. Right. You know, and you ain't even reached your prime yet, bro. Like, you still, you know, you still coming up with this shit.
I'm still getting it out the mud with this shit what niggas don't understand. Yeah. Niggas think a nigga then like blew up and got big on them type shit.
You think that's because of social media?
I'm still trying. Like,
you think that's because of social media? Like, the way is, you know,
the way people saying like how like I be doing stuff, and, you know,
like when you took that trip to Miami.
I make the shit look good, so I mean,
like when you took the trip to Miami with Dank and shit.
Yeah.
They saw the Lambos and like,
They
oh, this
seen
nigga
the
made
Lambo
it.
like, oh, these niggas fucking tweaking. These niggas went signed the deal.
They shooting the fucking video on the yacht and shit, on the water.
Man, that's
jet
all
skis.
GGD, man.
Yeah, you know, they like, oh shit. So okay, with GG D, like, what's your relationship with like Dank and that whole like thing that they got going on right there?
Shit, that nigga Dank, that's my dog. That's my brother. Shit.
Shout out my nigga Dank.
I met Dank through Chicken 5.
Yo, and he actually told me that story too.
Yeah,
When we was in the studio one day, he told me that shit. So like, are you like on the roster or some shit? Like, how that shit go?
Bro, that's my gang. Like shit, I'm GGD. I got this shit.
Oh shit, I didn't even see that shit.
Got this shit on my arm, bro. That's my dog. Shit,
Yeah.
he got my logo tattooed on his hand. But
That's
you know,
what's up.
just us like from the time we met each other like to now, like shit, we done just been through a lot together from highs to lows. Shit, we done been through it all. Damn, that dying together type shit.
Yeah.
That's my
Damn,
dog.
not damn near dying. Though.
I can't get
We
too,
ain't
I
gonna
can't get
speak
too
on that
deep into
shit.
that
We
shit, but you know,
ain't gonna
yeah,
speak
that's
on
my
that.
dog. Like I love that nigga to death. All my partners, shit.
Yeah. Cause you, man, like y'all chemistry is crazy. Like y'all shoot videos like back to back to back to back to back to back to back. What's that shit like? Like shooting that many videos back to back? Cause I know y'all probably got like 10 of them bitches in the archive.
Man, we got some shit in the vault. Got something for y'all ass. Where y'all videos at? Where
Man.
y'all videos at?
Give me a count, man, for soccer.
Shit, we got like at least 4, 5 of them in the vault right now. 4, 5, 6 maybe.
That's tough. He said 4, 5, 6. That mean they got 7 or 8. y'all ain't catch that shit.
We got them videos right now.
Y'all ain't catch that shit, man. That's that videographer talk. I know a little bit. I be on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? I'll be peeping into that shit. So let me ask you this. This probably be like one of the last things I ask you, but who would you say like is your, I guess, like your favorite videographer or a person that you look to like to kind of like mirror their style somewhat?
That nigga AZ Production, but I be looking at everybody's shit. Like my favorite videographers, AZ Production, that nigga Ben Morg, that nigga Daps, that nigga Jerry Production,
Okay.
Cole Bennett, of course. Shit. It's a bunch of different people that I be looking at, you know, that I get inspired by.
10-4. All right, look, this is gonna be the last thing. You know what I'm saying? I know I said that on the last question. Give me your top 5 rappers in the game today. You ain't gotta give me no order, but
Locally or like
shit,
both?
both. Give me both.
I'm gonna give you my mainstream artist list shit that I fuck with. Travis Scott.
I already knew that. He number 1, by the way.
ESTG, I like him a lot.
Okay.
Lil Baby.
Okay.
I've been fucking with this dude named what the nigga name is? Babyface Ray. Dude named Babyface Ray.
I think I heard of him before.
Who else? Oh, Nino Calvin. I've been fucking with that nigga too.
Okay. Bit. So that's your top 5 mainstream. Give me your top 5 locally.
Shit.
And this is from LA.
This
from the city.
This ain't no biased list either. Like shit. This
No,
really
man, look. Yo list, man, look. Let me tell y'all niggas something, bro. Y'all gotta stop getting sensitive about niggas' list, bro. If that's you getting mad at another nigga list, that's his list, bro. You feel me? Like, get out your feelings, man. That's their opinions. You know what I'm saying? You can't be on everybody's list, bro. It don't work like that. Go ahead. Fuck that,
Go
bro.
ahead.
I gotta
from
say
the
that
city
shit, man.
From the city shit. From Alexandria, I say Trade Ace. I say who really like put in our work. I say I don't know, this should be hard, dude.
Come on, you gotta give me something, bro.
Trader Ace.
Mm-hmm.
Tevin
Blackwell. Okay, yeah. The combo.
Yeah. J Will.
Special gang. That's 3 right there.
Shit. Check It 5 and what 2 more?
No, you got one more.
That nigga Zay Keys.
Zay Keys.
Nigga name Zay 34.
I'm trying to remember who the fuck.
I just dropped this video. It's called Graveyard.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Shit, he been putting in work.
Okay.
And
Bet.
who else been putting in work? Shit, that nigga SOS Menace.
SOS Menace. Okay. That's 6, but we'll take it. Fuck it. We'll cut it. We'll add the 6 in later. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap that shit up. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying for doing this shit.
I appreciate you for even giving me the opportunity to do this shit.
Man, look,
this something the city really need.
I had a bunch of niggas like on my board, you know what I'm saying, that I wanted to interview, not just from out here, but like all the niggas that I know. But when this nigga hit me up, it was on Facebook. I think I announced it or some shit.
Yeah, shit.
He was like, I want to be the first one on it. I was like, nigga, say less.
I'm all for shit like this because I ain't the person that really to be talking a lot. Yeah. So when it's the time for me to talk, I'll be getting it off my chest. And I don't be caring about, what nobody think about it.
You ain't supposed to, bro. You ain't, man, look. If you sit up there and care about what people say all day, bro, you'll never motherfucking do anything but work on 9 to 5, probably. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I listen to people, telling me what to do all day, I wouldn't be doing this shit. Real shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the fuck I'd be doing right now, but, I have a passion for, talking to people and hearing people's stories and, just shit. It's just a natural ability. My girl been on my ass about the shit, so I was just like, all right, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. And here we are. You know what I'm saying? Boom. But yeah, man, it's the first episode, you know what I'm saying? The one and only AA, Aijalon Alxndr, IG, you feel me? All that good shit, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up, man. But look, I need y'all to follow, like, subscribe, you know what I'm saying? Tell them your social media handles.
Y'all can follow me on the gram at Aijalon Alxndr. Well, not on the gram. You can follow me on everything and subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's all the same. Aijalon Alxndr. AIJALON ALXNDR.
You heard it. Gang. And y'all can also follow the Speak Free podcast social medias and everything. The audio is gonna be coming out on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, all that good stuff. You can follow all the social media pages at the Speak Free podcast, and also follow your boy. You feel me? Kota Too Hard.
Gotta follow your boy.
How you not follow the boy? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, we gonna wrap this shit up, man. Y'all like, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Tune in. You know what I'm saying? Any and everywhere that they play motherfucking podcasts, and we gonna tap in. We gonna turn the fuck up, man. Let's go. Oh wait, I gotta do 3 counts. Oh wait. Before we cut that bitch off, we gotta do like